There comes a time in life when the days slow down, the house grows quieter, and solitude becomes not just a passing moment, but a constant companion. Living alone, especially later in life, can be both a profound freedom and a silent challenge. It offers the space to think, to remember, to heal. But it can also bring up questions that weren't there before. Am I truly safe? What if something happens and no one knows? Am I prepared for the unexpected? This isn't about fear. It's about awareness. It's about honoring this season of your life by protecting it, not just with locks and lights, but with love and wisdom, because you deserve to feel secure, strong, and at peace in your own space. Whether you've been living alone for years or you're just stepping into this chapter, this video is for you. It's a gentle guide, a companion on the path, a reminder that while the house may be quiet, you are never truly alone. Let's begin. Chapter 1, The Quiet House and the Courage Within. There's a moment in life that doesn't always come with a bang or a ceremony. It comes quietly. Maybe it's after the children have grown and the hallway echoes a little differently. Maybe it's when a beloved spouse has passed and suddenly the silence feels sharper than the sound of their voice ever did. Or maybe, just maybe, it's a choice you've made to live alone, to step into your own rhythm, to find peace in your own company. And yet, when you close the front door behind you and the house grows still, it stirs something. It's not just about quiet, it's about change. And change, no matter how familiar, always brings a little uncertainty. Living alone in your later years can feel like walking a tightrope between independence and vulnerability. You might feel proud, rightfully so, for managing your home, your days, your decisions. But there are nights when the wind knocks too loudly, or when you misplace your phone, and a small voice it whispers, "What if? What if I fall? What if someone knocks on the door late at night? What if I just need someone and no one knows?" Let me tell you this, those questions aren't signs of weakness. They're signs of wisdom, of awareness, of a heart that has lived a full life and knows the value of being cared for. This video is not about scaring you. It's about comforting you. It's about equipping you. Because living alone doesn't mean living in fear. It means creating a space where you feel strong and safe, where you can rest easy, where the silence becomes peace, not panic. Let's walk together through a few ways you can build that safety, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. You're not alone in this, not today. Chapter 2, Knowing Your Surroundings. Familiarity is freedom. You have lived long enough to know that there's power in knowing your surroundings, not just out of habit, but out of intention. Knowing what and who is around you creates a kind of invisible net of safety, an awareness that makes a home feel more than just four walls. Take a moment to think about your neighborhood, not just where you are on the map, but who's next door, who walks their dog every morning, who takes out the trash on Tuesday evenings, who waves from their porch. These people may not be family, but they're part of your landscape, and they could be part of your safety net. I remember a story of Eleanor, a widowed woman in her 80s who lived alone for over 10 years. She didn't know her neighbors well, but every morning she stood at her window and waved to Mark, a retired teacher who walked his dog past her house at 8 a.m. One morning she wasn't there. He waited, then walked over, knocked. No answer. Something didn't sit right. He called 911. She had fallen in the hallway and couldn't reach the phone. She survived because someone noticed. It wasn't about knowing every detail of each other's lives. It was about noticing, caring, paying attention. So know your people. Learn their names if you can. Let them learn yours. It doesn't mean giving up privacy. It means embracing community. Walk through your home with fresh eyes. Look for dark corners, places you avoid, paths that feel uneven. Keep emergency contacts in a place that's easy to reach. Better yet, Program them into your cell phone with speed dial. Know the route to the hospital, the pharmacy, the fire station. When you know your environment well, you gain freedom. You move through your space not with hesitation, but with confidence. That confidence is its own kind of safety. Chapter 3: Doors, Locks, and Peace of Mind. There is a kind of sacredness to the front door of a home. It's more than just an entryway. It's a boundary. It tells the world, this is my space and I choose who comes in. That's especially true when you're living alone. When you lock your door at night, you're not being paranoid. You're being wise. You're not shutting the world out. You're simply wrapping yourself in peace. Make sure your locks are strong. If it's been a while, consider upgrading to a deadbolt or having a locksmith check that everything's secure. Add a peephole or a camera doorbell if you can, something that lets you see before you open. There are simple, affordable devices now that don't require hard wiring or a tech expert. A small investment can give you immense comfort. If someone knocks and you're unsure, it's okay not to open the door. It's okay to speak through the door or simply not answer at all. You don't owe anyone access to your space just because they rang the bell. Trust yourself. Trust that feeling in your chest. If it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. There's a certain calm that settles in when you know you're protected. That calm allows you to enjoy your space, to sleep soundly, to read without distraction, to move through your home with ease. That's what this is all about. Chapter 4: Light is your ally. Darkness changes the way we feel, especially when we're alone. It makes the home feel bigger. The shadows stretch longer, and suddenly a familiar hallway feels unfamiliar. But here's the thing, light is your ally. It doesn't take much. Motion sensor lights on the barn and backyard can deter any unwanted visitors. Inside, small nightlights in the bathroom, kitchen, and hallway can guide you safely if you wake in the middle of the night. One woman told me she used to trip over the same rug every time she got up to use the restroom. She finally added a nightlight near the door. It cost her $5 and changed everything. She said it gave her back her confidence. Put lamps on timers, especially when you're away. Let the house appear occupied. Let it breathe light even when you're not home. We are creatures of comfort, and light comforts us. It welcomes us. It protects us. Chapter 5: Falls, the silent risk we can prevent. Falling is one of the most common reasons older adults lose their independence. And yet, so many of us don't talk about it until it's too late. But we should, because falls aren't just bad luck. In many cases, they're preventable. Start in the bathroom, add grab bars near the toilet and in the shower. Use non-slip mats. Consider a shower chair if standing too long becomes tiring. Look at your floors. Are there rugs that slide, cords that snake across walking paths, shoes that aren't supportive? Little changes can make a big difference. Don't be afraid to use tools that help you. Canes, walkers, even a medical alert device that lets you call for help if you fall. These aren't signs of weakness. They're signs that you care enough about yourself to stay safe. There was a man named Joe, lived alone, proud as can be. His daughter begged him to wear the medical alert pendant. He laughed it off, said, "I don't need that." One day he slipped reaching for a glass, couldn't get up, lay there for nearly 12 hours. After that, he wore the pendant every day. He said it wasn't about being old, it was about being smart. Being safe means being prepared, and that preparation is a gift to yourself and to the people who love you. Chapter 6: Technology. A bridge, not a barrier. I know that technology can feel overwhelming. New devices, new terms, new buttons. But at its best, technology is just a tool, and a powerful one. A smartphone can hold all your important contacts. It can connect you to your children, your friends, your doctor. You can set reminders for medication. You can speak into a smart speaker and get the weather, play music, even call someone without lifting a finger. If this is new for you, that's okay. Ask someone you trust to help. Write down steps, practice, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we all learn. Technology is not about keeping up with the times. It's about keeping yourself safe, connected, and empowered. Don't be afraid of it. Embrace it slowly, gently, and on your own terms. Let it support you, not stress you. Chapter 7, Emotional Safety, the Heart of It All. We've talked about doors and locks and lights, but now I want to talk about something even more delicate. Your emotional safety. Because even when you've done everything right, there are still nights when the silence feels like a weight. Living alone can bring up grief, loneliness, and longing. And all of that is okay. But there are ways to nurture yourself emotionally. Start your day with something that grounds you. Tea by the window, a short walk, a prayer, a journal entry, a song that reminds you of joy. Stay connected. Call someone, write letters, join a book club, a walking group, a gathering. Human connection is a lifeline. You deserve joy. You deserve love. If this spoke to you, I'd love for you to be part of this growing community. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. This space is for healing, for reflection, for real connection. Thank you for being here.